This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. This game today could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. He finds his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
He'll take a shot. Oh, what a grab.
Let's roll.
Defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening?
Sorry about that, Lamar.
One of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Got his man quickly. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming
Just
out.
want to call good plays. We don't want to really get too exquisite, do
These
anything
are the
crazy.
types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. Fighting off the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy.
Way to send that back inside, McCullough.
Manageable situation.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's incomplete.
Lock that up, McCullough. Let's go.
This would have been about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They'll pass on that and go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Finds his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. A little screen to the running back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bowman. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Feeling some heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run. And the
Sometimes you gotta be a dog.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I love that this offense stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
We're going to get in there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowman. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Hit just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. The Sooners will move the sticks with the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The give out of the gun. And he'll be brought down.
You're going to get a
The defense
hand
wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go. And they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Sooners are marching down the field. On the run, it's Achuk. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
The end of the 3rd quarter, and after 3, we are all tied up.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. He uncorks one deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown Sooners! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops.
And the Louisville offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Corner's going to give them room. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off.
We didn't miss the interception, though. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, though.
Not only on defense, With a great field position for the O at the 37.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
timing,
it's
not a lot
probably
of
not
guys on the
fun
same
to
page.
you.
And they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that
was a wild game.
and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barnes. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll do it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a
Brown,
minute. I'm in
I'm
great
tripping.
situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They feed him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays. Guys
Oh, you can call
deliver,
it
and they
timeout.
get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct. And you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.